YouTube, what's happening? It is Tuesday, March 4th, and we're talking men's college basketball. We got 44 games on the slate you see before you. We're going to break these down, go through them. Bear with me a little bit. I am under the weather. The spring is sprung around here. There's pollen everywhere. It is kicking my ass. So, hey, we're good. So, but we will recap yesterday first. We did have 9 plays. We went 6-3. We got the first 6 right, and then the last 3 got us. So, Northwestern lost by 4, and then you see the other 2. Duke won by like 40. It was beautiful. Love that. So, if you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do, or if you just want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research for the right sport, that's NBA, whatever. All you gotta do is go over to the HQ and sign up and get access there. Other than that, we have all these games. Let's go and jump to the first game right now. All right, first game on the slate is Coastal and Southern Miss. You can clearly see both defenses are good here. Offense is good here. This is what it's only a 2. Nothing's looking good here in this one. We're 44 games. We're not going to look at totals unless it makes sense. And this is not one of those. Maine, UMass, you can see that's a lean for UMass. That's a lean for UMass. That's a big lean for Maine and UMass. So 3 for UMass. But on the road, oh man, not feeling it. Just not feeling UMass. Plus 2.5. Yeah, they're so bad at scoring. They're the exact same on the efficiency, which is kind of crazy. So I'm going to pass. Not feeling it. Bryant. That's a lean for New Hampshire. That's a lean for Bryant. So 2 defensive leans here. That's a push. That's a lean for Bryant. 3 defensive leans. We could take an under here in this New Hampshire game, which is going to be 151. We're currently sitting at 137 to 140. Yeah, we're going to take the under of 151 in this game. Yeah, we'll take that. Sure. So New Hampshire Bryant. So we're going to go under 151.5. We'll rock with that. Moving on, let's see. We're going to South Carolina and Georgia. That's a push. That's not a push. That's South Carolina. That's a push. That's Georgia. That's Georgia. 2 Georgia, 1 South Carolina. Nothing for us. UTSA, Memphis. That's a Memphis. That's a Memphis. That's UTSA. That's UTSA. Really? Oh. But both offenses are cooking. So we are going to look at a total in this one of how much. Memphis on the road. Pardon, I got scroll to get on Memphis. Good God. There it is. 158. Are we crushing 158? We're hitting 167 to 149. And we're at 158 is right in the middle of the range, so I can't really mess with that. Let's go to Purdue. Purdue's up next. Number 18, Purdue hosting Rutgers. Terrible, terrible defense. Offenses are good here. That's a push. That leans Purdue. So 2 Purdue, 1 Rutgers. Not enough for me. Sorry. Can't do it. Kentucky versus LSU. That's Kentucky. That's LSU. That's LSU. That's a push. So 2 LSU, 1 Kentucky. Nothing for me. Loyola Maryland. Loyola Maryland. Man, hard to say that one. So we got that. So we got 2 leans on the offense. We got a push and a push. So again, nothing. Let's see what else we got from Loyola. We move on to Lafayette. Holy Cross, that's a push. That's a push. That's not a push. That's a lean. That's a lean. Both lean Lafayette. That's a lean Holy Cross. That's a lean Lafayette. You could go Lafayette at home if you really wanted to. See if it makes sense. Lafayette. I got to type it in, really. 6.5 at home's a lot, though. I'm not taking 6.5 with a 12-19 team versus a 13-18. Not a shot. I ain't doing that. Northern Kentucky versus Detroit. That's Kentucky. That's Kentucky. That's a push. That's Detroit. Nothing for me. From Kentucky, we're going to Oakland, which is Green Bay. Okay, so that's Green Bay, Oakland, both offenses. Defense, so 3 Oakland. So we could go Oakland if it's a good number. Oak. 10.5 is a lot. I know they're 4-27, but come on, that's a lot of points. So what's the total? 145. What are we looking at here? 160 and 160. Well, shit, let's take the over. We'll just go Green Bay, Oakland over 145. That just makes sense to me. Let's do that. From Oakland, we're going to where? Georgia Tech. Okay, from Georgia Tech. That is Georgia Tech. That's a push. That is Georgia Tech because Miami is the worst 3-point defense in the country in the last 3 games, and that's Georgia Tech. So 1, 2, 3 GT. So Georgia Tech, not that one, the other one. 9.5 Georgia Tech though. Georgia Tech's winning their games by 5 points. Miami's losing by 23 points. Could take Georgia Tech. I don't love it, but then I see this and I love that. So we will take Georgia Tech. So we're going to go GT minus 9.5. Miami's done. They're giving up. So yeah, let's go GT. Just get it done. You can win by 10. I'm sure you can. From GT, we're going to VT. Virginia Tech versus North Kakalaki. Offense clear. Offense clear. This should be a high scoring game. Virginia Tech. 150. We're sitting at 172 and 152. The range is way over that. So we're going to go over 150.5 for this one. We're going to take that. From there, we're going to Dayton against St. Louis. St. Louis there. That's another St. Louis. That's a push. That's a push. So nothing for us. Duquesne is up against VCU, and that is VCU. That is a push. That is VCU. That is a push. Nothing there. Binghamton against NJIT. Push. Binghamton over. 3 overs. We could go. Bing. 137. Does that make sense? No, that's 137. So nothing on that one. We're going to have to move on from there. All right, from Binghamton, we are going to, not too far. Vermont is up next against Albany. That is Vermont. That is Vermont, and that is a double over. So that's 3 overs. So we could go Vermont or 3 overs. So we'll go Vermont. 132. We're currently sitting at a 153 and a 131. It's right there at the range. So if they play to the bottom, and the defenses are pretty good too. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna pass. Not feeling it. I need clear advantages, and that ain't clear. Ain't clear at all. Seton Hall is up next against Creighton. CS Creighton. That's a push. That is Seton Hall. That's a push. Okay, so nothing there. From Seton Hall, we're going to where? Buffalo. Yes, Buffalo. That's a Miami of Ohio. That is a Buffalo's a double offense, and that is Miami of Ohio. That's a push of 2 Miami, 1 Buffalo. Not enough. Western Michigan is up next against Kent State. Kent push. Kent push. Clear nothing for us. Ohio versus Eastern Michigan. Push. That's about a push. That's a lead for Ohio, and that's an Ohio. Yeah, so 2 Ohio, nothing else. Ball State against Central Michigan. That is Central. That is Central. That is Ball. That is Ball. So again, nothing there. Northern Illinois and IU versus Bowling Green. Push. Bowling Green. Push. Bowling Green. Man, we are struggling to get anything good popping up in this little stretch. Mississippi State, number 25, Miss State against Texas. That is Miss State. That is Texas. That is Texas. That's nothing. Nothing at all. I'm telling you. Wild. Wright State is up next. Wright State. I'm right there. I'm blind. Let's see. Wright State. That's IU Indy. We have 4 offenses here, so we could go right over. Wright State over 154. We're currently sitting at 156 to 161. That is such a small range, and the total's right there at it, so there's not really an advantage to go for it. So we're going to pass. You could take it. It could work, but I'm going to pass on it. I need a little more cushion than that. So TCU versus Baylor, push. TCU, Baylor, push. Yep. From TCU, we're going to Tulsa. Tulsa and Temple, that's a push. That's a push. That's Tulsa. That's a push. That's only 1. We need more than that. Georgetown is going to, so yeah, Villanova. Georgetown is next. We got that is Villanova. That's a lean Villanova. That's Villanova. That is a push. So we got 2, almost 3 for Villanova. So we'll take a look at Villanova, which is going to be Villanova on the road. Give me the number. 5.5 on the road. Georgetown has the worst 2-point defense. They're terrible efficiently. Is that a word? You could take that. So Villanova could be the play. Crazy game. I don't love it. The defense is still above average. That's terrible, but they're not good either. So I'm going to pass personally because I'm just not feeling that game. So from there, we're going to go to Louisiana. And we're going to see the Monroe. And we're going to see trash, push. It's just the Louisiana Monroe Lafayette game. That's not a good game. Let's be honest. It just isn't. A&M versus Auburn. Number 1 on the road at 22. That's a push. That's Auburn. That's Auburn. That's Auburn. That's Auburn. That is not. My God. I'll take Auburn anything under in single digits if possible. 4.5. Yes, please. I'll take that. And so it was a trap. It's a trap. Well, trap me then. I don't care. We'll find out. Shit. I'm going to pay to find out. Show me this trap. BYU, Iowa State. Iowa State is right there against them. Yes, BYU. That's BYU. That's BYU. That's BYU. That is Iowa State. So BYU on the road plus 9.5, but they have 3 of the things. Yeah, I'm gonna take BYU. We're gonna rock with them. So I have 3 advantages leaning BYU: 1, 2, 3 versus 1 for Iowa State, and I get 9.5 points. Yeah, I'll take that. They might get their ass kicked, but guess what? I'm gonna pay to find out. So I'll take it. Utah versus West Virginia. That is a Utah. That is a Utah. That is a push. That is a Utah. So we have 3 Utahs. Do we have anything? We have a good number for Utah. 3.5 at home. Efficiency's looking good. Better than West Virginia, and they're at home. Yeah, I'll take Utah at home. Let's go. Utah minus 3.5. I'm down for that. Let's ride on that one. From Utah, we're going to Virginia. Over, I bet, right? It's going to be an over. It's always an over. I got to scroll. That's right. Virginia. Defense is terrible. Yeah. Let's look at the over. Virginia. Scroll. I know how to spell Virginia. Like, there it is. Okay. 138. That's 146. That's 170. So yeah, we're going over. We're just going to keep taking Virginia overs until they. I don't think I've lost a Virginia over like 3 straight now. So we're going to see. They keep giving these low ass totals. Virginia, I'll take them. So sure, why not? Syracuse against SMU's up next. SMU, there they are. For Syracuse, that is offense. Well, 155 is our total. We're not going to get there because that's 152 and 156. That's not good enough for us. That's in the middle of the range. Can't do nothing with that one. Colorado State versus San Jose. That is 1. That is 2 for Colorado State. That's 3. Really, all 4 for Colorado State. 15.5 though. Hell no, that's too much. That's too much. Too much. I can't do that. No shot. No shot. Nevada is terrible. Nope. Wait. No, they're not. I'm thinking. Who am I thinking is terrible? Air Force is terrible. That's what I'm thinking of. That's the next game. That is Nevada. That's a push. Okay, nothing there for us. Air Force is the one that's terrible. 4-25. That's right. Boise should win by 30. They're probably favored by 22 or something crazy like that. My assumption. Let's see. How close am I? 15.5. They're winning by 13. They're losing by 13. That's a lot of points. I don't like double-digit favorites unless it's Duke, because Duke's just too good right now. So I'm going to leave. I lean Boise, but I'm not going to take it. Oregon versus Indiana. That's a lot of green and yellow. That's a lean to Indiana. That's a lean to Indiana. That's a push. That's an Oregon lean. Nothing for us. Fresno versus Wyoming is just awful. My God. Push. Well, these 2 lean offense, but ugh, disgusting. Vandy versus Arkansas. Vandy, push. 2 slight leans to Vandy's not good enough, so we're going to pass on that. And then we will move to, from Vandy, we're going to Arizona, which is down here. That's a push. That leans Arizona. That leans for Arizona State, so nothing for us. And lastly, we have UNLV versus San Diego State. That's a push. That's San Diego State. That leans UNLV, so nothing for us there. So that's all the games. We flew through them because, man, I'm feeling rough. So, hey, we did it. I ended up with 8 plays. I'm okay with that. Tomorrow, let's look at the slate. Tomorrow is a TBD. Okay, we must already be in conference tourneys. That's good. I think. What else could this be? So, man, yep, it's got to be what this is. Conference tourney season. So you see all the games. We got some good ones out there. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you're playing. And go check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheets. And we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday for some more hoops.